Absolutely. And you talked about some of the problems there with funding, but from funding to curricula to taxes, even, what do you see as the biggest problem or challenges to public schools in Ohio currently?
Yeah, so I thought about this question ahead of time because, immediately I want to answer something like school vouchers and that sort of thing. And all those things are problems. But you asked for the biggest problem. And I think the biggest problem in Ohio and nationally with public education is the narrative that many people have come to accept about public schools, which is that public schools are failing. And this is a narrative that started way before these voucher programs, even before charter schools. The narrative that public schools are not teaching our kids, they're failing at their job. And that narrative is so dangerous because in order to strip funding from an institution, take over an institution, boss them around, you have to first demonize them, right? And this is the pattern that you see in so many different throughout history, right? If you're going to take someone's land, you have to have a narrative about why you deserve that land more than they do. So maybe you say, well, my God says I have this land, I have manifest destiny, or whatever. You demonize them first, you make them less than you, and then you can take things from them. And that is actually what we've allowed to happen with public education. We have allowed people on both sides of the aisle to say public schools are failing, the system is broken. And so then, if that is the case, it allows people to come in and truly break it, which is what is actually happening now. So I actually see the biggest problem because all of the things from, oppressive curriculum standards, high stakes testing, voucher programs, charter schools, all of that was allowed to happen because we bought into the idea that our public school system was failing us. And so that's the biggest problem.
Absolutely. Yes. And we see that with high teacher turnover. I'm a school psychologist, and fellow school psychologists are considering if they want to leave the field early. And that makes it harder to find educators for every school and every child, and just creates this continuous problem.